I'm Mike Betts, and this is my wife, Debbie. And we first heard of Judi's house after the accident where we lost Michael and Cora. We actually had gone out to visit for her cousin's husband's surprise 30th birthday. And we were just on our way back, and that's where I ended up hitting a deer. And then because of where we ended on the road, then a truck hit us. And that's the impact that, ended up taking Michael and Cora. So after the accident, our community kind of surrounded and enveloped us with like a big, huge hug. Like it was a warm feeling in a very tough time, but also knowing we had Aspen and PJ, who both could utilize potentially some help, and we had people mentioning Judi's house. If I think back to the parent I was during that lost time, and I wasn't where I wanted to be, and if the kid's not where they want to be, how much do we lose with that?
We did go through Pathfinders with Aspen and the two of us, and then it all just kind of flowed from there.
We had a lot of ideas, because at first I think we started the foundation without knowing what events we wanted to do. I like to golf, and I've been in lots of charity golf tournaments, so that was kind of high on my list. There was another event that we also did.
The Cora Betts Royal Ball. We wanted an event for each child, so we kind of did the ball under Cora's name and the golf tournament under Michael's. And we liked the idea of something that you could bring your kids to, a family event that was a fancy formal dinner with dancing and just that big party that little kids don't really get to go to.
And then the golf tournament, it's such a fun event. We created a signature hole where you have to tee off in a snowboard. My son loved snowboarding. And then you usually put a kangaroo hat on, because Cora was our little kangaroo. And a lot of golfers they love that hole. We just ended up completing our 13th year of the golf tournament, and it's pretty much grown every year. And we were really excited this year that we didn't know what to expect with the pandemic. And we actually even eclipsed our biggest year. So we actually raised $22,000 this last year. And I think we're on the cusp of $200,000 over the 13 years. The impact that Judi's house has had is allowed us to have a foundation, knowing that as kids hit different growth stages, that they re-experience some of the grief and some of those things. And so to be cognizant of that, also to have undergone the grief journey myself and with Deb, allows me to understand more of where they might be in the journey. I remember Brian saying at one time, this is not a charity, this is a need for our community. So I love that this isn't just we're doing something nice for these kids and we're trying to help. This is science backing it.
It's just so great that there's a place that's solely focused on the kids and their families and trying to get them through whatever their loss was.
And with all that, there's not a better organization that we would want to be affiliated with. Speaking for my wife and the Betts family, we are just so honored and grateful for the Healing Hand Award. Thank you so much.